Well, good morning, students of Standard 10th. We were discussing Madam Rides the Bus by Vali Kannan, which was pseudonym for Mr. Ramaswamy. So far, we have studied what sort of a girl Vali was, how did she spend her time, she had no friends, then how did she gather information about the bus, how she got into the bus, got a ticket. Then we have seen a part of a child who wants to be a child, and when encountered by elders, she held her pride and held her own in their presence. That way, she comes across as a very smart girl. So, if we put it that way. So, we begin the rest of the summary. What happened after that? How Vali had planned for the ride. Vali had saved 60 paise for the bus journey with sacrifices. She had resisted the desire to buy toys, balloons, etc. She had also killed her desire to ride in a merry-go-round. She had planned her first journey for long. She had stood at the front of her house to plan about it. This is very important. For bus ride, she knew the fare was 30%, she would be needing 60 paise for a to and fro ride. So, how did she gather that 60 paise? For a child, she made sacrifices of her desires of buying toys, balloons, right? Peppermint was also mentioned. Then the most difficult thing to resist was a desire to ride the merry-go-round. So she not only planned her journey meticulously, she also made sacrifices that is very difficult for a child to make, desire to get small goodies to collect that 60 paise for the bus ride. Now, movement of the bus. The bus now rode across a bare landscape. Trees came running towards them, then rushed when the bus moved. Sometimes the bus seemed to strike the oncoming vehicle, but both passed safely. Now, this is from Vali's point of view. She was sitting in a bus for the first time. So, when she looked through the window, trees seemed to be, and she was sitting in the front seat, so she could also see from the pane of the driver, windscreen of the driver, and it seemed like trees were rushing towards them and going past them. Other vehicles that came from front seemed like coming and crashing with the bus, but then they passed each other safely. So this was a child's point of view of our first bus ride. Now the cow before the bus. This is very interesting part of it. Her growing up, she realized what is the experience of riding in a bus. She experience of behaving with co-passengers, experience of seeing the landscape, see the movement of the trees, which actually were not moving, but they seem like moving and seems wondrous. A tree at far coming at good speed. As a child, we also did that, particularly in trains. And then the experience of how vehicles pass each other, they don't crash against each other. So, cow before the bus is a very good experience for her to grow up. Suddenly, a cow with raised tail came in front of the bus. The bus slowed to crawl. The driver sounded the horn again and again, but the cow continued running before the bus. Vali clapped her hands with joy. She laughed and laughed. The conductor told her to save some laughter for the next day. So, seeing the cow running in front of the bus, and the bus had to slow down for that to accommodate that cow, made Vali found it very funny. And the child in Vali showed up. She started clapping and laughing, and she laughed so much that the conductor had to tell her to save some laughter for the next day. Now the bus reached the city. It has also been described what was her point of view about the city when she saw the city. The passed by the side of railway crossing. Then it came to a thoroughfare. There were big and bright shops. There were huge crowd of people. Wali gaped at everything. At last, the bus reached the town. The conductor asked Wali to get down, but she told that she was going back on the same bus. She gave the coins for the ticket to the conductor. So now it was Wali lived in a village, and the town experience of the town for the first time was also unique for Wali. Seeing so many shops and crowds of people was very extraordinary experience for Wali. The conductor said, "We have reached the destination." She could get down, but Wali said no. She was going back in the same bus and gave the rest of the fare back to the village to the conductor. The conversation between Wali and the conductor asked Wali what the matter was. Wali told him that it was nothing, she felt like having a bus ride. The conductor asked if she won't have to look at the sights. Wali replied that she was afraid of that. He asked her if she wasn't afraid to come in the bus, to which she said no, what's risky in the bus. So Wali, for an 8-year-old, was a smart girl. She knew very well that getting down to visit sites in the city was way too risky for her, and she was smart enough not to take that risk. And she found the bus safe because she knew it has a fixed route and nobody was going to harm her inside the bus. The conversation continues between them. The conductor asked Wali to have a cold drink. Wali told that she had not enough money. She asked for the ticket. The conductor offered her the ticket from his own side, but Wali refused to accept the offer. The drink drink from his own side, but Wali refused to accept the offer. The conductor asked Wali if her mother won't look for her. Wali replied that no one would. They waited for the return journey. This was a small conversation. The conductor was also caring. He was mindful of a small girl riding the bus, and he felt bad for a girl sitting alone inside the bus quietly. So he offered a drink for himself, but Wali still refused it. But she was a stranger, and Wali was smart enough girl for an 8-year-old to know that we should not be accepting food from strangers. Now on the return journey, Wali saw the same cow that was running in front of the bus dead. The bus started again. There were the same wonderful sights. Wali was not bored, but suddenly she saw a young cow lying dead on the roadside, by the roadside. It had been struck by some fast-moving vehicle. Wali's reaction. Wali asked the conductor if that dead cow wasn't the same they had seen earlier. Conductor nodded. Wali got sad. The cow had looked earlier lovable and beautiful, but now it looked horrible in its death. See, the same cow that gave Wali immense joy gave her the experience that everything good comes to an end, looking at the dead cow. So see, for an 8-year-old girl, she grew up a lot with that experience, seeing a cow that was running in front of the bus, lying dead on the roadside, by the roadside. So this is again an extraordinary experience that she had. The end of the journey, the bus moved. The memory of the dead cow haunted Wali. She no longer wanted to see outside. She sat glued to the seat as a sad person. The bus reached the village. Wali told the conductor to see again. The conductor smiled. He told Wali to come and join them whenever she felt like riding the bus. She must bring her fare with her. Wali laughed and alighted. But the death of the cow had changed Wali. Wali reached home. She found her aunt living in the south street, talking with her mother. She was real chatterbox. She asked Wali where she had gone. Wali didn't reply. She just smiled. Wali heard her mother saying that no one can know about everything. So many things happen. Wali replied in positive. Wali's reaction to her mother's and aunt's conversation. Wali's aunt reacted. She called Wali chit of a girl. She took interest in things that didn't concern her. She behaved as if she were a grown lady. Wali smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile. There was not much of a chance of that either. She had successfully completed while her mother was napping. She successfully completed her fulfilled her wish of taking a bus ride. So I will leave it at this today. You students take proper care of yourself. Till we meet again. Goodbye.